Okay, here's the thing. This is not going to be a straightforward point A to point B time lapse, because I messed it up. And it's the whole reason that I'm recording over this one because, look, this footage takes a lot of space on my hard drive, okay? Like, I just need to have something to show for it. And I do like how this one came out. Um, I just don't have complete footage of it, so I'm just gonna explain what happened. Whenever I clean up a sketch or refine a whip, I run the risk of losing what I liked about the stage in which I started. And that makes sense. In cleaning it up, I'm literally altering and taking away material, for better or for worse. This time it was for the worse. And that would have been fine, because I did turn it around, but I didn't record me fixing it, which is sort of a requirement for me to post a video about it. But I'm still, I mean, this video is up now, you know what choice I made. So this one started out as a doodle I did on my phone. It's the really messy one in blue that I've set to low opacity. What I'm doing in the first 30 minutes, or however long it takes when I speed it up, is clean it up to what I consider a regular quality sketch. And this time I was thinking, maybe I'll do that thing where you do a sketch, and then you do a clean sketch on a new layer, and then it'll be clean enough that I can color it, because everyone knows that if you color your sketches, they'll look more impressive and get more notes. But you know what? That's not what we're going for, okay? Like, I'm drawing fan art for an old game. Obviously, I'm not going for popularity. Anyway, this first pass, this first sketch in black, it went great. Like, I got everything I wanted down. Maybe the perspective and anatomy aren't perfect, but they're serene and relaxed and soft. And isn't that what's important at the end of the day? But then I finish the sketch and I turn the opacity down low and I start on the second pass and I end up cleaning it up and refining it so much that I lose something essential that I liked from the first pass. I've kept the footage in because some of you have said that you'd like to see more of my mistakes, so here's a mistake that took me an hour and a half. I mean, sometimes if I keep working at it, I can turn it around. But sometimes it's just not working for me that day, and I can't tell which one it is until after I've already invested a certain amount of time into it. You never know. And I mean, I am happy with some of the things I got from my second pass. Like, her hair is nice, her hand that's by her face turns out pretty nice, and the clothing folds are better across the board. But personally, there's just something less natural about where I ended up than where I started. And I'm gonna let this go for a while because I didn't record enough commentary to cover the hour and a half of failure. Not that I consider it a failure. I mean, I did do some good work in there, but I'll just let you watch it. Oh yeah, I was reading the tags on this one since I've already posted this at the time I'm recording this voiceover, and someone was like, "That's adorable with the side of ouch my boob," and I know, I know the pain. But it's okay. Let's just say that the force can do many things, like cushion it, or maybe Atten found a good angle. Like, I don't know, non-sexual intimacy is kind of a whole thing with me for them right now, and I just wanted Atten to touch the boob without being sexual. Also, this is sort of the companion piece to the other one that I just posted a time lapse of. Like, I just wanted them to swap places. I'm really boring. I don't know. I just like being able to draw. I like being able to draw and being able to apply that whenever I want. There's just a huge freedom in that, even though drawing is difficult and doesn't always go great. While I'm talking over this time lapse of fan art for a relatively niche ship. For an old game that has a relatively small following, I might as well say that, like, go ahead and follow your niche interests. I mean, I know if you want like an audience while you pursue your niche interests, you kind of have to like either find the right place for it or already have a following. But for real, like you don't need to chase the popular stuff if you don't wanna. So, how to fix it? Well, it's hard, but sometimes you just have to scrap your hard work. So, I got rid of my second pass and restarted from the last point at which I was happy with my work, which was my first pass sketch. Now, at this point, I'd stopped recording because I was sad and I didn't think I could save it, so I was like, what's the point? But I did! This is a tale of success! Because when I restarted, instead of doing what I did the first time, I just made a copy of my first pass sketch and worked directly on its layers. And this is actually what I normally do, even though I sort of consider it like my way of cutting corners. Like, I'll just go in and erase and redraw lines section by section, but I only alter sections I'm unhappy with. So by the end of the process, I've preserved everything that already looked good when I started and just brought everything else up to match. And I mean, I can't, I don't think I can say that this is like a great method. It certainly doesn't seem like it's proper. Like, it's not something I feel like I can encourage people to do, but it's one of the best ways that I have for preserving the energy of my initial sketch even after I refine it. So I did that. I brought it up to a point where I could live with it because, I'm not doing too hot at this point. Okay, like I'm still sad that I've wasted a whole 1.5 hours. Um, but after doing that, it still doesn't feel finished, Like it still feels underdefined. But at that point, I'm scared that if I mess with it anymore, I'll ruin it again. So I color it instead. Okay, color isn't the best way to put it because it's mostly grayscale. I mean, I wasn't very confident and didn't want to put in too much work in case coloring it turned out to be a bust. But Filling in and shading the piece like this is a pretty quick way to help define a sketch that's lacking. And there's a thin line of orange-pink at the edge of that shadow because I heard that introducing a vibrant color at the edge there kind of enhances the colors on both sides. Don't know if I remembered that right, but it looks nice. Oh yeah, and here's another tip, like never say that you don't like what you drew when you post it, because that's gonna color people's perceptions of it. Instead, post it with like no commentary on how bad you think you did, and then let people like compliment it, and then let their compliments inform how you feel about the art that you made. Oh yeah, and I have a little extra footage this time from a different sketch that I worked on when I needed a break from the other piece. Because sometimes it's just not good to force things. If they're not turning out the way I want them to, I should really just take a step back. And this is what I stepped back to. So for real, I don't have any commentary after this point. This is just in case you want to stick around. You don't have to. You can leave right now if you wanna. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Or I won't.